Program once again. I'm Michael Adekunle. We really say thank you to all the viewers watching us. We appreciate you. We appreciate the love, the support. Thank you so much. I have my reviewers here. The analysts are here and they're set to discuss topical issues this morning. In the news today, in the news yesterday, in the news today, also in the news yesterday, Simon Ekpa, the pro-Biafra agitator. It's everywhere. He has been arrested by the Finnish government and the defense headquarters in Nigeria, the military. The security agents are seriously rejoicing over the arrest of Simon Ekpa. Defense headquarters said it's a victory for Nigeria, a victory for the military, a victory for its security agents. And of course, don't forget that there have been calls for the arrest of Simon Ekpa. According to reports, Simon Ekpa is the one, or has been the one, fueling insecurity in the southeastern region. Also reacting to this situation, politicians and Nigerians. Good morning to you, King Joe Ogba. Good morning. How are you doing? Lucky is saying good morning to you.
Good morning, King Joe. I already know. This morning,
We already
this morning, early morning, I didn't even back before I come. I said, let me rush. I only watched my Twitter. I say, I wanted to bring my mat here yesterday, 2 o'clock.
because of yesterday's gesture.
Yesterday.
Lucky came here around 6 o'clock.
I'm telling you, I have to be here.
Lucky came here 6 o'clock.
To hear at least.
That's great.
And good news today, all this arrest.
And we really need to appreciate King Henry, for extending love, to the analysts on the platform yesterday. King Henry, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the likes of Chinedu Michael, Gentleman Mike, Mr. Femi, right?
Even
Mr.
when there was
benefited.
there was a side protest, I was also considered.
Yes. You also considered.
Yes.
You also considered. So thank you so much,
Thank you.
King Henry.
Thank you.
For the prayer. Thank you for the prayer.
Thank you for the prayer, and that's why you rushed down here because of the prayer.
In fact, I have to run. I told you now. I wanted to come by 3 o'clock. I don't want all this bus of boys to come and beat me. I was here. I came here this morning. I met my. I said, no, have my prayer.
Come closer. You need to appreciate King Gary. That was a beautiful one.
King Gary, I appreciate you so much.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
He's
Michael.
a king. He's a king.
Okay, to
God bless.
other viewers watching us, we say thank you for the love. Thank you so much. We don't know how to appreciate you. We don't know how to thank you, but all we can say is thank you. God bless you. All right, to the business of today. Simon Ekpa. We have the picture of Simon Ekpa, the pro-Biafra agitator, right on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. You can see it. You can see it. For those who said it's a fake news yesterday, Chinedu, we were running a program yesterday. Now, when we got the breaking news, and some viewers in the comment section were saying, it's a lie. That's why I had to just read out some reports as regards that. BBC report on it. You have the cable, the Sun newspaper, and some other papers are talking about the arrest of Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa arrested over terrorism offenses? Yeah. Incitement. Of course, especially in the southeastern part of the country. Okay, quickly to what we have here. IPOB military 6 extradition of Finland jails Ekpa. Military 6 extradition as Finland jails Ekpa. Well, we were talking about the repatriation of Simon Ekpa yesterday, if it will be possible or not. And the defense headquarters has confirmed a plan to extradite Ekpa to Nigeria. Let's see how possible that will be. Like Lucky told me this morning before we went live. Lucky said he doesn't think it will be possible for
possible.
Ekpa to be extradited.
Our judiciary system is
Okay. All right. On to the next one. Grid collapse. NEC raises committee on national electrification. NEC raises committee on national electrification. Reps reject 6 year single time for president governors. Well, Arawa Consultative Forum suspends chairman Osuman over unauthorized statement. To the next one. The Vanguard newspaper, was the Vanguard saying this morning at the stand? A crucial one here. Terrorism. Terrorism. I believe this is on Simon Ekpa. Presidency mom, that's presidency, keeps quiet. Presidency mom, DHQ, that's Defence Headquarters, thrilled over arrest of Simon Ekpa, 4 others. Down the paper, we have 2/3 of households lack money for healthy food, says NBS survey. Moving on to another one on page 4 of the Vanguard newspaper. Reps reject bill on 6 year single tenure for president governors. I think the former president of the country, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, also talked about this during his tenure. 6 year single tenure for president governors in Nigeria. Reps reject this bill. National Assembly okays Tinubu's fresh request for $2.2 billion external loan. Wow. Moving on to sport. 2024 CAF Awards. 2024 CAF Awards. Nigeria women dominate with 15 nominations. Ogoni versus Ogoni 9. The blame game continues 30 years after. Tax reform. On page 22. You will be on side of Nigerians, says National Assembly. To the next one, which is the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, the last paper I'll be reading at the stand this morning. State Police, Kwara, Kebbi, Adamawa, FCT get 1 week to submit positions on State Police. Kwara, Kebbi, Adamawa, FCT get 1 week to submit positions on State Police. Down the paper, still on the arrest of Simon Ekpa. CDS hails IPOB leader Simon Ekpa's arrest in Finland, expresses hope of his extradition. National Assembly retirees lose 20. Others bedridden as federal government delays inauguration of pension board. Okay, let's quickly join our analysts on the program this morning. I have here with me Lucky and Chinedu Michael. Wow, it's a beautiful morning, very cool atmosphere, and we hope we continue to enjoy it this way.
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning all over Nigeria. I guess I don't think there's rain fall this morning, but to a lot of people there, some are still wondering what is happening. You know, about the big news. Of course, Simon Ekpa is the big news this morning, and a lot of people didn't still believe. You know, and the federal government and the Nigerian military, we are going to look at the area, you know, on how the extradition process is going to take place. I don't think Finland and the Nigerian government do have a extradition treaty, you know. But we're looking at that as it may. We need to understand whether there was they have an existing one already, or they are going to go into it before Simon Ekpa is finally, you know, brought back to Nigeria. Yeah, you understand. So what
You said it's a beautiful morning in the city of Lagos, but to some Igbos that are residing here in Lagos, will you call it a beautiful morning?
No. I'm not only in Lagos. It's a global thing now.
No, what I'm trying to say is that you said it's a beautiful morning.
No,
But is it a beautiful atmosphere for the Igbos?
No, in all the 36 states, because I said I'm not sure there's rain falling at this time.
Okay.
So the morning is always okay. But the big news, you know, will cause some certain consciousness, you know, among Simon Ekpa's followers, you know, given the arrest by a district in Finland. Of course, we are not really Nigerian government hand in it. But whatever it is, we are looking at, does Finland actually have extradition treaty with Nigeria? That will actually lead to the issue of bringing him back to Nigeria. And that is the what we're looking at this morning.
We never knew this was going to take place when we discussed Simon Ekpa's topic. That was last week, even earlier this week. I think I was with Okoko then, last week or so. We discussed this issue. Now, please, you can join the conversation by commenting in the comment section. We're working towards viewers calling in on the program very, very soon. That will happen. And please share, subscribe, and like. I think I need to do this myself. We have over 30 persons watching it right now. And if 30 or 20 something people can like and share, of course, you know that it's a plus to the channel. It's a young channel. Please, let's promote it.
You recorded a big one yesterday. Over 500 viewers was online.
Yeah, over. Watching it live.
Over. As we feast on the developing news surrounding Simon Ekpa's arrest. It's a good one.
All right, thank you so much, Chinedu. That was a good one. It was available yesterday for me. I was about going when the news broke, and we quickly rushed down to the stand and run the program. All right, let me quickly say hi to the viewers on the platform. The comment section it's filled up with comments, and I need to say hi to them. King Yorba is here. Good morning to you. And he's saying, Lucky, the Minister of Yam and Chinedu, I say greetings to you all.
Yes,
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm us also here. It's not possible to bring him back, not half possible. Okay, not even half possible. We are coming to that. I just want to greet you. Let me greet you first. Odunlade Taiwo is saying good morning to you guys.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Big bros.
Good morning, Mr. Odunlade. Good morning.
Why is it that whenever we call Odunlade Taiwo, you secretly just come? Good morning, Odunlade Taiwo.
Let me engage you, right? I'm engaging you. Now,
okay.
You say, why is it that when Odunlade comes on the stage, I always greet him? Because of his maturity, number one. Very mature person, and he's highly intelligent person. And it's the decorum is second to none. It's decorum that he always applies.
What kind of decorum? Haven't you seen Odunlade exchanging words?
They will always. They will always create that space for him to exchange words.
Sometimes
I think it's a reaction of the chemistry.
I think no, it's good.
Chemistry that exists between you and
Taiwo is just like us here. Whatever we are doing here is like them there. Everybody has their own system. But he loved the program. I like him. We always comment. Early morning is there. And one thing is him. He loves everybody, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, you are Edo. After extending blue, after extending the sea, we still come and embrace it, and that is it.
And that is the way it should be.
And that's how everybody's supposed to be. Because this program makes us to be wiser, Look, understand ourselves, come back again. That's Nigeria for you. Nigeria can fight at the fire there. You see them eating for one table. You see Igbo man, you see Yoruba man. When it comes for business, they do their business. When it comes for politics, they do their politics. When it comes for football, you look there as if they come out from one stomach. You understand me? So I think I love everybody. I love Odunlade.
Yeah, and that's why Kole must appreciate King Henry. Yesterday, you also benefited.
I left earlier.
He's an Igbo man.
I left earlier. See, Igbo man or anything.
No, I'm saying
wait. I'm going somewhere. Somewhere.
Okay.
You see, it's not the issues of this man is an Igbo man, this man is Yoruba man, this man. Is the character in that fellow that comes from that region that matters. And I can say to my bone heart, I've seen a lot of tribal bigots on this platform I've seen. And you see, you throw the junk of the tribal bigotry, and you will expect somebody to keep quiet.
All right, that was Kule has started again this morning. He said, I have not started anything.
We are here for one matter.
Let me quickly say hi to Abi. Good morning to you as well. You just need to acknowledge the presence of this great man. This great man. All right, to another one. Okay, I think I've greeted them. I'm was Fisayo Majakodume. That's a very,
Oh,
very,
Magia
very,
Kodu.
very familiar name. Yeah, yeah.
Very good, yes.
Good morning
Very
to you,
familiar name,
Fisayo.
yes.
Fisayo Majakodumi.
Good morning.
Hope the arrest of Ekpa is not penning of them. Majakodumi. Sheko dun. Sheko dun.
Konu do I can't do yes, no.
Kate Perry is here as well. Good morning to you, Kate Perry. William Oka Meme. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, these are the people we have in the comment section. I know more people will still come in as we proceed on today's business. The arrest of Simon Ekpa is what we are talking about this morning. The news broke yesterday and we discussed it at the stand. Lucky, you said it is not possible for Simon Ekpa to be brought back to Nigeria.
I think for me, I saw when the Minister of Defense was celebrating yesterday, celebrating that somewhere, just one person terrorizing Nigeria. And we have millions, thousands of Boko Haram, some bandits, or no government terrorizing Nigeria. They cannot even piece them out. Well, for me, this justice system in Nigeria here, nobody trusts them. We don't trust our, even government, don't trust our judiciary. For them, he's going to have the best lawyer. And I trust some Igbo people. It's not all Igbo that hate Simon Ekpa. Some are supporting him, some are against him. Because for what I heard yesterday, some are celebrating some of these ethnic leaders who are residing in Abuja who cannot go home. They're happy that Simon Ekpa is about. Let me tell you, if you arrest Simon Ekpa, they have millions of them still inside is doing the damage. I don't understand. The only thing is that I think the bulk of the whole game inside on him. But for me, justice system is going to get the best lawyer in that place to make a citizen of Finland. It's a citizen of Finland. But if our justice system is okay, I think let him come here and let him see whether government can establish it. It's just to talk, understand, inciting people. Look at what's the name now? Napikaro. Court have given verdict to release. Our government refused to release him. If Simon Ekpa come here, he's going to rot for jail. I won't lie. He's going to rot for jail here. Tinubu will never allow him to go, or our justice system here. For me, let them try him over there. If he's guilty, jail. If he's not guilty, release him there. Because I don't see somebody will be in abroad releasing a statement and Nigeria is panicking. For me, I believe he should remain in Finland. Let them try him.
Now, to you, Chinedu. I don't have the Punch newspaper with me here, but I read it this morning. Presidency keeps mum as IPOB disowns Simon Ekpa. Now, I said it sometimes ago that it seems there is division. There is division in the south as regards this agitation. There are people that are for Simon Ekpa, and we have some for Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Ohaneze Indigo also is rejoicing over the arrest of Simon Ekpa. What's really going on?
I think let me make it very clearly there. I think there was international cooperation to that. We wouldn't know whether Interpol was also involved in that. But from what I gathered, the man, I think something Otto, one of the police commissioners in that community who facilitated the invitation, to have Simon Ekpa interrogated. According to the statement that he made, he said, that Simon Ekpa is under investigation for incitement. That was the this thing, From what I gather from the Finnish law, if you look at the Finnish law very well, I don't think Nigeria have extradition treaty with Finland, and for them to begin to engage themselves in that bilateral to establish a treaty, that would take a several things, But if he's going to go for trial, but I'm telling you, in less than 2 weeks, he's going to be out. But let me just put that one aside. Let us look at the surroundings on how Simon Ekpa came to the limelight. That's what you understand, and how some certain figures begin to question his style of agitation and approach. When I look at the IPOB stand and I look at what autopilot was all about, because he came with autopilot. You understand? I was somehow along the line. I think in one of my interviews, I had a kind of a reaction from him because I am totally against anything that has to do with autopilot. I was on the note that there should be a form of solidarity first, trying to bring international solidarity to Biafran quest. You understand? Get nations to buy into it, not with violence or nothing, because if you introduce violence to it, the United Nations will definitely have some certain reservations about it, because totally it is a non-violent approach. But I've listened to the young man over and over and over again, and I discovered that at the point he decided to take the mantle, to approach the system based on the report that, how can you enter somebody's compound and kill 28 people on the spot? No, they were not armed. And it boils down to international laws and United Nations effectiveness to be able to put conflicts the way they're supposed to be. They are very nonchalant until it escalates to a point it turns to armed struggle. But at this teetering point, I believe that United Nations should be able to look at certain issues like this, and because that is what they are established for. Self-determination is a right, not a privilege. So for you to start coming up, with charges, just to weaken what is rightfully established in the chart, I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. I'm telling you, I'm coming. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you look at that, and then Nnamdi Kanu left, and it became an issue, the way and manner Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned from Kenya. And that was what actually, skyrocketed. Everything escalated. People started going to the extreme. You understand? Let me tell you, when Nelson Mandela was, he came up with the idea of ANC, where the black majority becomes minority, where minority rules over majority, and that was the era of apartheid. He introduced the concept of Muhammad Gandhi, which is non-violent approach to agitations like this. But at a time, you discover that the white minorities, we are killing South Africans, and the world kept quiet until Steve Biko, Desmond Tutu, and the rest of them decided to establish the armed struggle of the ANC. I am not in support of violent approach to restoration of Biafra,
And which was accused of.
and which was what Simon Ekpa, is going through under investigation at this point in now, because
Going through under investigation,
yes,
or is fueling insecurity
no,
in the south.
bros. There is already insecurity.
According to
No,
reports,
bro. There's already insecurity. The insecurity came as a result of
the
Nigerian government attitude to the Southeasterners. Don't rule that one away. There's extreme presence, non-presence of the federal government in the southeastern part of the country. That is just the truth, and that fueled. Well, what fueled agitation is injustice, perceived injustice, marginal. They are even saying it. Nigerian government are saying it. They know that the southeasterners are already pushed to the wall. They know. So when it came to that position that people who are carrying flags are being killed, people who are carrying handkerchiefs are being killed, and the people who are using guns to kill over 29 hundreds of thousands of Nigerians are not being persecuted. Rather, what do? They are being put back in Nigerian military. Bro, there are so many reasons why we will continue to have Simon Ekpa. Whatever reason the Finnish government has taken, I want to use this opportunity to understand the president, Alexander Stubb, of Finnish government, the Finnish president. He knows that the person you arrested, one, like Lucky said, is a Finnish citizen, a municipal politician, currently serving on the transport system of Finland. You understand? So let whatever happens, let them engage themselves. I mean, I already said it. I'm happy with what happened to Simon Ekpa. I'm very happy. Yes, 100% happy. Because see, Rose, there's no how you will not take the bull by the horn. Bro, listen to me. The COS, what do they call it? Chief of staff. Chief of staff. So different government in exile is a woman. Is a woman. Her name is Ngozi Orabueze. She addressed the Finnish government and addressed the world yesterday night. But from what I'm going to take away from that, he said a temporary setback, conspiracy is being sensed, but at the same time that they are going to see how they are going to handle that, because it's not everything they throw to the public. But what I want Nigerian government to do, like so many people has already been talking about that, is that Mike, at this point in time, let us continue to pretend that all is well. Let us just look at it from that angle, that to pretend that all is well with Nigeria. No, bros, I'm telling you, you understand? Let us pretend. But is it not, instead of arresting, keeping these people in jail or whatever reason, you understand? Is it not hard time they look at those issues? This government themselves acknowledged that this thing is actually, an open truth. Why can't they look for a way of dialoguing? Well, no matter how you look at it now, Nigerian system and image is on stake. It's stained already. No matter how you look at it, because when they begin to look at things the way it is, I think they should be able to, according to Otto, if I can mention the man's name who's in charge of Simon Ekpa's case from a Finland commissioner of police, he said, they are going to conduct a deep investigation, to find out, what has led to what he used is incitement, incitement, especially the eastern part of the country, eastern part of the country. You understand? So a lot of people might be saying Finland is not Nigeria, but let me tell you, governments have a way of relating and passing information among themselves.
No, let's quickly talk to Kunle on this. I'm still coming to you, Lucky. I'm coming to you, Lucky. There is a saying that if you arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa, hundreds of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hundreds of Simon Ekpa will still spring up. In this case, is it possible?
I don't think it's possible because there's diversity already between Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. And for me, when I wake up, I think you broke the news for me yesterday. And I was really relieved. I was really happy. I think those are the things we have been saying, that these are the people elongating the what's it called, the sentence of in jail, Nnamdi Kanu, because he and not state actor that will just come into the system just because a lacuna was created because Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, and you came into the system and you started misbehaving, you started causing havoc in a region called Southeast. I mean, it's unwelcome, and all over the world people rejected that. You are sending people to start killing, you are sending people to sit at home, whereby you are not sitting at home. There was even a video they covered that the guy was even shopping in the supermarket, and he was giving order that people should sit at home in Aba, in Anambra, and give kudos to Uba too. Give kudos to Uba. That's the governors of what's it called? That guy really tried, and he really lay his he lay his order on ground that no sit at home in my own state, and he makes sure as it is now, is the only performing governors that has been chasing after chasing after this what's it called, hoodlums that are causing havoc in the southeast. I call them hoodlum because they are not doing the interest of the real southeast people. They are just there to kill, to mine, and to just have money in their pockets. So it's all like, you can remember we have 1 million boys in Ikorodu the other time. They stem it easily, and that's why I always give it to Lagos. Lagos knows how to manage crisis. I think a lot of states should start coming to learn about how are Lagos managing their crisis. The crisis management syndrome has to be applied in all the states. You could see likewise one character called Udume. Udume terrorized the whole nation, terrorized the whole North Central. And what happened next? It was covered up, and they later gave him one chieftaincy title in. There are a lot of non-state actors that are springing. It's not only even Simon Ekpa. They are across all over, and it's the one we are saying now that we're saying. So to me, there can't be two masters on the ship, of a plane. There can't be two masters riding at the same time or flying. At the same time. It's either one will give space for another. And Simon Ekpa, his cup has filled up already, and he has been caught now. And I can tell you, the next thing is to just extradite him back to Nigeria. That is the system so that he can face the judgment. It's not the Finnish people that are killing there. He is sending authority to kill. It's the Nigerian people. A lot of souls have gone in the southeast, especially unnecessary killing there.
Lucky.
I know my surprise is that he mentioned Udume, who was arrested today. He's a free man. Wadume. Yeah, he's a free man.
Not in Dume.
Okay, Wadume, yeah, he's a free man, as he said. You see, my question is, as I said, if the Finland law is working, it should be tried there. Bringing him here, for me, I don't support that. I know it's going to have a best lawyer there to try him, but I wonder, sir, how can one person stay in Finland? Okay, he was arrested yesterday. Is he going to stop on Monday, sit at home? Do you think he's going to stop that? He has gone beyond. People, Nigerians are not happy, not only the southeast. Are you aware how many soldiers were killed 4 days ago? Many soldiers.
In the north.
In the north. The chief of defense staff has been able to arrest some of these menaces. Okay, well, for me, inciting. We speak from Finland. They decided catching cold. Something is wrong somewhere. What I'm saying is that Abdikaro should be released. Let the federal government do the justice. You see, that's why they didn't trust Nigerian government. For me, I would like the Finland government to try him there, get the best lawyer, and if he's guilty, let him jail him there. If he's not guilty, then release him. That's my own.
Now we
Instead of making news, everybody panicking, panicking because of some everything are not moving. Look at Boko Haram everywhere, every corner. So I think let them focus on that area, not just Abeba.
Okay, my brother.
All right, we have some of our viewers reacting to this situation on ground. Quickly to let me pick from Kate Perry. Okay, sorry. Let me go to Daniel. More brutal men will fall into this Biafra now. People will start to beg Simon Ekpa to come out than what they are seeing. Hell, that's what will fall in Nigeria. I think what I was trying to say is that with the arrest of Simon Ekpa, there will be a problem or something like that. Now, let's go. Kate Perry, Kule, Igbo land is our land. So whatever happens here is not your problem. Keep short. Kate Perry.
No.
I'm coming. I'm
No
still
need
coming.
to not everything you reply.
Kate Perry again. Please, Kule, this is not your problem. So close your mouth. All right, moving on to King Yoba. Mind you guys, Ekpa has long renounced his Nigerian citizenship.
Correct. Let me address it. Let me come to that anyway, please. To be honest, yes, because I believe that there's international conspiracy and relations and cooperation to this. There's no problem about that, But the thing is that with the arrest of Simon Ekpa, is he going to silence the Biafran agitation? No, that's the question. They are chasing shadows. Mark my word, a day will come when some certain region in this country will realize the need what Biafra stood for.
The need for secession.
No. What they stood for is not about secession. Because we could not to shout it here. A lot of people say Nigeria is working. Nigeria is working. Nigeria is doing this. But we could not to repeat it because it is a virus that has confronted us. It's not only in Southeast. If Professor Kintoye, if I can remember, the Banji came out that since inception, 29,000 Yorubas has been killed by Boko Haram or bandits or whatever you call them. Bro, what is actually the issue about Simon Ekpa? No, wait, you don't know. On a good note, what is actually the issue with Simon Ekpa?
It's our problem. It's our problem now.
But whatever it is, they have built a momentum around the issue that has to do with Biafran agitation. Well, let us see that the silence in our rise, because I know that a lot of people are happy. One, he has denounced Nigeria. Two, he is an agitator and still pledge loyalty as one of the disciples that is convinced by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for you to hold somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you expect a peaceful atmosphere, tranquility. Now, I don't understand that understanding.
Ukule just said it now that it's complicating the issue.
No, they're complicating the issue. Yes, let me respond to what Mr. Ukule was just trying to point at that direction, because for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there were certain measures that was taken. He cannot be there and look and be able to understand what is the perception outside. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, he came out according to the publications we read that don't do sit at home for me. You understand? But it was tried by the IPOB under Emma Powerful, and they found out that it was really draining the economy, and which was something the federal government themselves wanted to see the southeastern economy drain up to 22 trillion. You understand what I'm saying? And the IPOB came out and said, no, we are going to devise another strategy. But you don't expect everybody to fall in the same direction. People have diverse approach to things. As Simon Ekpa said, no. And that's how the build-up actually started to where we are today. Whatever that has led to that, I'm still telling you that Nigeria is the foundation of what is happening currently now about the image of the country that's already been fragmented. If you look at what other international media we are reporting, if you have read so many of them reported from different, some of them don't if you have the deep knowledge of Simon Ekpa's position on the issue that has to do with Biafra restoration. He has an entire thing different from what people journalists outside write. But the thing is that they are seeking separation. That's the bottom line of it. Any other thing that you fuse into it, any other thing that is fused into it is not a street business for now. But let me tell you, let me give you one example before I shut down. Lucky, go and read what transpired in 1776 in United States of America under George Washington, and why the capital of America was moved close to Mexico, Colombia. Where was George Washington arrested? What was he arrested for? What was he charged for? We are in the same country and pretending that as if this thing is a strange things and it should not befall any fighter, any freedom fighter. Awolowo Wonko was he not charged of treason charge? You understand? Did heaven fall? Bro, let me tell you, everything is getting to a point that we continue to see the whole world begin to giraffe, and everyone want to know actually what is wrong with the issue about Nigeria, and that is what the global world is looking at this point.
The question I want to ask Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, what is the relationship now?
Okay.
The relationship.
Okay. No. Let me tell you. If you're talking about relationship, yeah, one, Simon Ekpa's position with that of IPOB does not match. They are not fighting for one cause. The principles of operation, in one said command and control cannot work in Nigerian thing. No, the other one said no, everything has to be automated. IPOB concept is command and control because you're dealing with human beings. One said no, this one is in Nigerian setting, the way Nigerians operate. Look at Niger Delta militants. You look at the way they operate. Look at the issue of Boko Haram. Look at the way they operate. They have already taken communities in the north. But the press are not reporting it. They are already in charge, establishing government, and these things are being reported to the world. United Nations still keep quiet. That was why they said get Benjamin Netanyahu arrested, and US is telling them any country that involved in that issue of ICC about the Prime Minister of Israel should also know that they will attract the consequences of the United States of America, because nobody is talking about October 7th invasion of Israel. What they are looking at is that Israel should not defend themselves, and anybody that is saying that Igbo should not defend themselves against what is coming. You see what is happening in Enugu. Boko Haram will enter a community in Enugu and kill people, and no problem. Everybody should shut down because it is coming from them. No, it's not correct.
The reason why I asked that question, Finland, the president was in Nigeria last 2 months.
Yeah.
Was in Nigeria, and I believe they must have discussed with the federal government. But for me, what I believe is that we should try there. If he's guilty, let him jail him there. But bringing him to Nigeria system is zero. But I want to tell you, many Simon Ekpa, the anxiety, arrest say, is he going to stop one day, sit at home? That's a question.
No. Let's quickly go to the comment section again, because I believe the viewers are also the viewers.
They are with us. They are with us. We are together.
Now, Taiwo Dulade, Mr. Michael, let hundreds of them come out. All of them will be arrested. Nobody is bigger than the state.
Okay. Again.
Let me respond. Sir, the problem is that the government should come out clean. You see, whether 100, whether 2,000, government should do the needful. What's the needful? Why is there anything wrong for government to release Nnamdi Kanu? Let it sit down. Samuel, I call up those who are fighting. Sit down with government. Let them sit down and ask them. Don't go ask them, what is your problem? Then, sir, we need it. Okay, go straight to your National Assembly. Go to referendum. I think that's what the government supposed to have done. When children are angry with their father will have to call them. What is the problem? Everybody will explain. Is that not so? They are using a stick. It's not going to work. Okay, today, Samuel Ekpa. Tomorrow, Kamdo. Another one. Look at Niger Delta. Tom Polo and the other guy, what's his name? Majud. Dukubo. They always disagree. But when it comes for Niger Delta, they come together. I get me. That's how it's supposed to be. Government should call just the way the Yaradua did. So we saw this will end.
Now, let's quickly look at the impact of his arrest, the benefits of Simon Ekpa's arrest. Now, I have one person saying something here in the comment section. Us. Kule, his arrest is good. Very, very good. That's global awareness.
But I said this.
So forget about him being brought back. Impossible.
No. Mike, I was saying it that you know what happened in Kenya. Kenya is a Commonwealth nation, and they didn't follow the processes of extradition. That was why it was kidnapped. because Nigeria is a Commonwealth nation, Kenya is a Commonwealth nation, and Nnamdi Kanu too, we know his position with the British government, as at that time. So, but the thing, so many experts, lawyers are looking at is that, they are trying to find out whether there's any way Nigeria have a extradition treaty with Finland. Now, if they don't have, and they want to enforce it through the back door, it will be difficult. Unless there's going to be some level of conspiracy at that level. But I'm not saying that. But another thing I want to point out here is that, if you look at what the Finnish government is up to, I think one thing we are going to take from that arrest is that, according to the report from the what we had yesterday, they said that this information about picking Simon Ekpa that Simon Ekpa is aware of it, and that he has always looked forward to use that opportunity to come closer to the cabinets of the Finnish government and able to present, the position very well, and whatever the thing is going to, whatever dimension is going to take, is going to be an extremely the decision of the Finland government.
Now I'm coming to you, Chinedu, quickly to Kunle. Has this really propagated the vision and mission for a Biafra nation?
That is why it's as if you stole that this thing from my mouth. Okay. A divided state that is being divided has nowhere it's going. I'm saying this. Divided we stand, in united we stand, in divided we fall. And that is what is going on now. Why can't the Samuel Ekpa of this world and Nnamdi Kanu of this world come together to strategize constructively, constructively, and engage the government? What I mean by engage is not by force, weapon or all sort of things. The government will be willing to even sit down with them. The government will be willing.
Is the government willing to entertain?
Government should buy them. Government should buy them, not meeting government. Government should buy them.
Because there must be solution for all these crises that has been happening. It happened on that that started under Edumego, the General Ojukwu, and we need to put an end to this marginalization. We need to put an end. That's why I'm so just shocked with the viewers there that are saying Southeast is not my territory, as to keep short. What affects Southeast affects every nation. Let me tell you, you can't just sit down abroad then and say that's even going tribal, the bigotry. Now we are talking of what is affecting the whole nation. If there's no peace in Southeast, there can't be peace in Nigeria. So what's this man now saying? I don't understand that the way some people come. No, I'm not angry with him. I'm just saying my mind out. I have a right to say my mind because he said so. So that's my stake. Let Nnamdi Kanu come out and let him be the face of that constructive agitation. We don't want war. We don't want killing. As they are killing in Southeast, it's painful. And I've said it all over and over. You could see my trademark is always stop the killing, stop the killing, stop the killing. Nobody wants his friend to be killed. I have friends that are Southeast, people, a lot that I mingle with. And I don't want to lose any one of them that they traveled home and they did not come back.
What's the next level of Biafra agitation?
Yes, you can see what happened in Finland yesterday. There was a global gathering of the leadership of the Biafran government in exile. But let me tell you, it might not be the way it is in the eyes of IPOB. IPOB have their own peculiar structure, But let me tell you, Mike, there is, even in a Fenifere, there is fraction. So anybody, no, don't say that. You don't need to say that. I remember what Nelson Mandela told Steve Biko, Desmond Tutu, over the issue of apartheid in South Africa. But somewhere along the line, it becomes a reality. But you see, at this point, the people who has the constituent powers of the Nnamdi Kanu structure. Let me use that word so that I don't offend some people. The people who hold that structure met yesterday and they told themselves the real truth. And what is the real truth? Somebody has already positioned himself and he spoke eloquently and addressed the world. And that person, I've mentioned his name here, Ngozi Urabeze. He's not a hidden person. He has the structure has already been taken, And did you know one funny thing? In all she said yesterday, she pledges her loyalty and her allegiance in all ramifications to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That what they are today, whatever what level they are advancing to, they owe it to Nnamdi Kanu. And he made one certain statement about Nigerian government. He said Nigerian government should also look inwards and find out actually who are the terrorists.
Yes, Abi.
They should look inward, find out themselves who are the real terrorists. But I can tell you over and over and over again, let the southeastern governors jubilate yes, no problem, because you see, bro, they are benefiting so much. They are there, they don't want to lose that whatever pipe they have, the connection with the Nigerian system. But what we are saying is that see, can there be an atmosphere where these things can be brought to the table once and for all? With Nigerian government, coming in and said, okay, what do we do at this point in time? Because see, the whole thing is spreading. The fear of invasion is already there, and North Southeasterner want to see his communities invaded under the guise that Boko Haram Islamization. No, and it's coming. It's staring out on the face. I can tell you, even in Abia State, even in Delta State, they are already in the bush. They are already there. How they managed to get to that place, you don't know. Go and ask. Go and ask Gani Adams. Do you know the report they had about Lagos? Do you know how many cells they have in Lagos? I'm quoting Gani Adams now. This is a public affair. You can go and find out from him when they carry out their own feasibility studies on how they are able to establish their cells within, and you will not know.
Okay, moving to another comment here by Papa Yaga. For someone that said he's a lawyer, Ekpa did some really stupid moves. Wow. The guy, okay, the guy dash. Kule can say whatever he wants. He's not an Igbo person. We are fighting for our freedom.
Anyway,
let's have Mr. Femi.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. You're welcome on board.
all
All right, quickly to the issue on ground. The arrest of Simon Ekpa. CDS, let me say the Defence Headquarters confirmed the plan to extradite Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. And the question I'm asking you now is that if we have presently or currently in the custody of the federal government for security agents, and Simon Ekpa is brought back to the country, what will be the potential consequences?
Thank you, Mr. Michael. Extraditing,
Will that be a
yes,
peaceful
at all. It won't. It will cause more damage than leave him in that place, and it will even give FG chance to prove themselves that we know what we are talking about. Let him be prosecuted in Finland, so that it will not be like Nigeria. Honestly speaking, what they are just looking for is they just want to take pounds of flesh from this man. Let them leave him in Finland. Let him face the music in Finland. If the Finland government find him guilty, fine. If they find him, to be free, let them free him. Bringing him back to Nigeria is like escalating the whole thing, like putting petrol into the fire that is already burning in the southeast, and may be very, very dangerous. Because, like I usually say, I don't know why they concentrate on Simon Ekpa, why they have about thousands of, foot soldiers of Simon Ekpa. in Southeast. Simon Ekpa is just in Finland giving out instruction. Who are the people that are carrying out those instructions? They are still there. How many of them have you arrested? They are still there to tell you that. So bringing him back to Nigeria may create, honestly speaking, a chaos that the federal government may not think of from Southeast.
Can his arrest die down the insecurity that is imminent in the southeastern region?
Yeah, I think the arrest can go a long way for the peace in the southeast region now, and that is the right time. The right time now, the elders of that region has to come open now and come together and put an end to all this insecurity in that region, because the problem of the southeast is a problem of Lagos. A problem of southeast is a problem of, when you cannot go to your state, you'll be scaring, you'll be fear, and there will be fear created in you that you might be ambushed, you might be killed. Look at what happened to Nnamdi, Ifeanyi Ubah. Look at what happened to the guy was just traveling to his village, and they accosted him and they killed like how many soldiers, police. They killed like 4 police, and he narrowly escaped. And I think that trauma affected his the situation that caused his death. So I can say we want peace. We want peace, please. We don't want any serial killing. We don't want character like Simon Ekpa as it is. I want the Finnish government to do the needful. If it is to send him to jail in that state, they should, because you can't just sit on the comfort zone in that Finland and be causing series of deaths in that. A lot of people that are saying that the Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing, is doing the. Kanu has came out the other time and said all what Samuel Ekpa is doing is against it, is not in support of it. They should give him 2 days. If the government can release him, it will flush out all those guys in 2 days. And I think the government too should give Kanu the listing here that they should allow them to sanitize those hoodlums that are causing havoc in that southeast. And I said it all over. The hoodlums, they are not helping the southeast. They are not helping the southeast economy. They are just, you can imagine during the time the children were supposed to write WAEC, they put them at home. Those children now, they have to wait for another 1 year for them to write WAEC that they're supposed to have, engaged in. Is that a lie? That's not civilization. It's the worst things I've ever seen in my life. It's the worst thing.
Thank you so much. And let's have gentleman Mike here. Gentleman Mike, good morning.
Great morning, Mike.
How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
For a person that's been accused of fueling insecurity in the eastern region, for him to have been arrested, do you think we can have some level of peace in that region? Can it reduce the level of insecurity in the southeast?
That is not likely to happen, Michael. Unfortunately, so. Ideology can be very strong. It's like a spirit in the hearts of his followers, and just like every other ideology, every other belief system that we have across the world. So I don't see any form of respite in terms of the level of agitation or the level of insurgency that we are seeing in the southeastern part of the country. It will come as a rude shock or a big blow just for a while, just for them to, they are likely to re-strategize and probably perhaps be looking at a new leadership.
Now, if it's brought back to Nigeria, do you foresee or do you see another Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu coming to take up that course?
As I said yesterday, I don't see that happening. The Finnish government may not go the way of extradition in terms of bringing him back to the country. They will likely look at their laws and deal with the issues according to their own laws. I don't see them bringing him back to Nigeria.
Now, quickly to the comment section. Okay, Kule is out of here. Your guys are writing this to Kule. Now, Baba Yaga, Ekpa might be fighting for Biafra, but he did it stupidly. Which one is sit at home? to an ethnic group that's a predominantly businessmen and women.
That's
Absolutely.
The guy now, okay.
certainly that is right.
Hmm.
That is very, very correct. That's what I was saying yesterday, that when you are doing whatever you are doing, try to apply diplomacy. Because I was wondering all the time that I'll be watching this man, I mean, especially his ex-ando, he will be gladly associating himself with bad thing, with the killing, with the sit at home, with all sorts of things that when they catch you later, don't you think they will catch you? When they catch you later, is there any enough reason for you to do this thing you are doing? Even if they have killed your brother in your presence like this, can you use that one to justify the wrong thing that you are doing now? Eh? Are you a government? If anybody do something wrong, I think the right thing is to report to the appropriate quarters. Even if you cannot, if you write it to Nigeria don't listen to you. We have International Court of Justice. Write to them. We have ECOWAS court. How many of this one have you done? But you just take law into your hand and you look for excuse to perpetrate evil, to scatter the peace that they are enjoying in the southeast. Very, very unfortunate. Now, is looking for the if they release Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, what will be the position of Simon Ekpa? I've been looking at that thing. Simon Ekpa that has claiming himself to be a prime minister. What will he call himself if they release Nnamdi Kanu in exile? So Nnamdi Kanu will be prime minister in internally. He will be the one externally. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Now, do you look at it this way? What if Simon Ekpa is brought back to the country and Kanu gets his release?
It's fucking possible.
What will happen?
I think we are only looking at school of thoughts, not necessarily that will be the position. But should that happen, of course.
What I'm trying to say, Kanu starts another agitation for the release of Simon Ekpa.
We wouldn't know until we go to that point. Certain things we can only probably speculate or give our own opinion as regards how it will play out or how it pans out. So if Kanu is released and Ekpa is taken in, definitely just from what we are already seeing, a lot of people are already even denying Ekpa and his approach to the struggle and all of that, as we see in some of the dailies today, which is expected. Some of my brothers from that part of the country may not believe in his leadership style, especially the mode of operation and all of that. Fine, the agenda may be the same, but the mode of operation differs, of which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from time to time has dissociated himself from that method of operation that Ekpa has adopted and all of that. So, except that happens, we have our fingers crossed.
Now, the last question I'm going to ask you before we go on this program: can Biafra be taken by force?
I don't see it coming. It may not be possible again. So even if you want to go back to, I'm telling you, anybody that witnessed civil war in the southeast, we don't want to go back to it again. Even in Nigeria as a whole, anybody that witnessed what happened during the civil war, all these old baba that witnessed what happened during civil war, anybody that is calling for war, they will be cautioning him. Oh God, you don't know the meaning of what you are talking about. And you go back to do a Janice and go back to do a wall. It's not in my mind. And I think we are in 21st century now. It's very fucking possible that Nigeria will divide amicably. We since that almost all region now they are tired of this our only marriage that doesn't yield anything. Yoruba are calling for separation. Even the northerner now they are calling for separation. And I know that if proper care is not taken and they don't find a lasting solution to Nigeria problem, what is going to happen is that one day will be one day. Some people they will gather and say, "Okay, let everybody go in his own way," because people that are benefiting from North, they are the one that hold Nigeria like this, together with people, some thief from South area here. Those are the very little fragments of Nigeria that are holding this country. And I know that one day will be one day, something will happen in between them, and they will separate also, and they will say, "Let everybody go."
No, there is a comment by Frequency TV. Very soon, we shall all understand that all this happening has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. It's spiritual.
Okay, so
Well, I don't want just
it's a dimension.
that's another dimension.
It's a dimension.
Spiritual. Anyway, I don't like talk about spiritual.
And I think it's welcome. He must be speaking from a particular perspective, so we can't discountenance what he has just said or what the person has just said. So it's a dimension. Why not?
Achimeze Okoro, Nigeria cannot divide peacefully. Don't deceive yourself. It is by force. That's the first.
Sorry, my brother. My take on the forceful departure as expressed by certain quarters is simple. Scripture tells us that, have you seen any man that want to build a house and will not first sit down to count the costs? I don't have problem against anyone that feels that the forceful departure is possible. Those within that school of thought, I respect their view, I respect their opinion. But you must sit down to look at the costs. By costs, I'm not really talking in terms of naira and kobo. I'm talking about what it will take to have that happen. If you think you have what it takes, why not? If you think you don't, there is no wisdom in embarking on a project that we already know the answer. There's no wisdom in it. If you think you don't have what it takes, why embark on such venture? Over 3 million or so people lost their lives during the first internal crisis we had, civil war that we had from that particular region. I mean, those are just rough estimates. Look at the kind of lives that was lost in that exercise. So if you have the cost, if you have what it takes, why not? But if you don't, sit down and check properly before you embark on such a
All right, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. Kule, before I go, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, what I want to say is let there be peace, right? And Ojukwu, before the death of Ojukwu has surrendered. He really surrendered to Nigerian government that there's no more Biafra. And actually, Ojukwu later joined MPN. MPN was a party then in vogue, and he joined the MPN and they participated in all the constitutional conference Nigerian had. But the generation now that are coming up, anywhere they are aggrieved, they should come out and engage the government constructively. It's not by war. I don't want war, because he who starts war may not be the one that finished the war. So we've tried it during the Biafra, it did not help. So let's judge, not war. That's my stake. And the government, the marginalization, the lacuna they created for the marginalization, it should be filled from that southeast. And I can say it loud and clear. This current president is taking a lot of steps to better the southeast government. Even if we want to go on a separation way or decentralization way, we have to go with smile, not with war. There won't be war again in Nigeria, because we've tried it and there was a big setback for us during that Biafra war. We don't want war. Where we need to correct the mistakes, they are working on it. I can tell you the president is not really leaving anything unturned, any stone unturned with the southeast. I told you they had 2 states now, and the decentralization state police is coming in. Those are the signs that the centralization of the governance is coming into us, and everybody will keep smiling easily, because the center can no longer hold at the top. Like me now, they are making governance too far from us. They're supposed to bring the governance closer to us, and that is why I'm saying now that before we can talk to our president, we have to go to Abuja. That will be no more there. Every region will have their own people within themselves, and they will just be putting little at the center, and there's room for that. And that is what I keep saying. The South should listen to their elder. And who are the elders? These are the Ayoku of this world. These were the Nwachuku of this world. Because the word of the elder is the word of wisdom. They should listen, not taking action into their hand. So we don't want any war. We don't want any.
All right. Thank you so much. Before we go, let's have your own take on the matter.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
My name is
Abdul Karim, Mr. Abdul Karim.
all right. Ekpa is arrested.
It's a good development.
Yes.
The arrest of Simon Ekpa. Wow. Wow.
It's a good development.
Why did you say that?
Okay. The reason is I've been to. I know what happened East. I've been to East. Even though it nearly take my life. Yeah. But we thank God for that development, for justice. But what I'm just wondering, I want us to maybe it's an advice to the government. Let me just say, you have an insurgent. You have three factors: strategy, tactical, then operation.
Strategy, tactical, and operation.
Now, thank God. That will be a strategy. Are you getting me? But what next step for the government to look the way they will talk to the tactical? Somebody is in Finland having at least instruction that is giving order to carry out the operation. So what the government needs to do is to come down with tactical. Who are those? And those operations. Government don't need military operation at this time point. They need diplomatic operation to call them, sit with them, talk with them. Let the peace reign. If it's any, you are going to get any what I call it, palliative, to be given to them, so that the peace. But you should not use military operation at this time. Yes, because if you go to the East, I don't think you hardly see a young man to even though most of their young man, they are already run for their life. Because when such a things, when any operation happen, the military will be looking away. At least especially most of the youth, and most of them they are not minding this. Most of them are already scattered. So it's only what needs for governments to come look for the tactical, then call the operation. Sit with them,
No dialogue with them.
dialogue with them,
I settle the issue. All right, thank you so much. I'm coming, Mr. Oh, madam, good morning to you. It's been a while. I remember back then in 2018 or 2019? Yeah. I had an interview with her. That was 2018 or so. How you doing, sir? How you doing, man? What's your own take on the arrest of Simon Ekpa? An agitator.
An agitator? Was he fighting for the oppressed, or was it a threat for the nation?
All right, no problem. The viewers should understand.
Thank God, yes.
Thank God for everything.
I just want to use the opportunity to thank our our benefactor that bestowed us with the blessing yesterday. That may God continue to bless you. Your pocket, run dry by the special grace of God. Whatever you lay your hands upon is a prosper. Your children, they will not suffer in Jesus' name. We really appreciate. Thank you very much, sir.
A quick one. Sorry? When you're on the streets, just to comment on when you're on the street, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Our viewers will expect such to happen.
Human is well. Ironically,
very well.
Yes, she's very well.
She don't know. Is he a threat to the nation?
And she left. Is he fighting for the oppressed? Oh, no, she left. Mr. Tete, good morning, sir. How are you doing, sir? Wow. Okay. We're about going, but we need to.
Okay, you're about going.
Yes.
This is 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Who is this? Just a minute. Hello?
You are live, sir. Yeah. You are live, sir. Yes. All right, to the comment section. I have Kate Perry. Where is Kule? Kule is still here. Hello. Hello, please. I want to go. Ubong. Ubong has started. I'm going. I'm leaving. Quickly before I go. You know, we spoke this morning.
Yes, we
so
spoke.
I just have to attend to you.
That is it now. We need to understand what is going on.
What's going on?
So if I tell you something, don't joke with it. You know, people try Nigeria should take sense to defeat Igbo man.
How?
You get my point? Right from beginning. The traitor that Nigerian forced Igbo man to become traitor. They become traitor, Nigerian forced them for their money and everything. Igbo man fought. Was you going to come back to become even accept Nigeria again was what was forced. They put trap, he entered. You know what I mean?
The Simon Ekpa wasn't trapped.
It's a trap. The Bianca, the Queen of Biafra, they give a portfolio. It's a trap. The Queen of Biafra. The husband is the Biafra. That's the Queen of Biafra. Now they trap him. They trap Igbo by that Bianca. They use Bianca to trap Igbo. And you know these 3 weeks, they take the idiot arrested.
Why did you call him an idiot?
It's not
someone that
listen to me. You don't fight freedom for Finland. Fight freedom for this land. Why are you fighting freedom for Finland? Are you a madman to fight freedom for Finland? Are you going to stand for somebody land and be fighting freedom? Do you ever see that? Are you not a journalist? Are you not a at least you mature, you go school. You are educated, right? So what makes you go stand for foreigner land and fight freedom for your own land? You out of yourself. So now fighting freedom for somewhere, Nigerian trap you too. Okay, this one. So all the thing where they say that they talk with they chop with the president of Finland. Where the president of Finland now? They say Queen Elizabeth they chop with the Nanika is in prison now. Where Queen Elizabeth? Where Queen family now? They lie. Where you just lie, they do rubbish. I'm saying to have Igbo man in my side is what you make me reproach. You keep me a reproach. Igbo man to be my neighbor is a reproach to me.
That's it speech if you don't know.
Bros, you bring me reproach. You bring East reproach. Igbo man bring East reproach. Eastern Nigeria, you don't lose because of Igbo man. We lose everything because of Igbo man's stupidity.
People with business
listen to me. You're not in business argument.
Very intelligent.
What is intelligent? Intelligent for what? Intelligent or critical? Intelligent for smuggling. That's intelligent. You think Igbo man getting to smuggling is intelligent.
Do you know how many people watching you now?
Bro, listen to me. One word watch me. Igbo man bring reproach to me in the East. He gave wisdom, we could not even come to Lagos. If you go and give wisdom, nobody in the East can come to Lagos.
An Igbo man is fighting for you.
Listen, you don't fight for me. You don't fight for me. What did you fight for me? What did Igbo man fight for me since 1966? Are you out of your mind? If the great one, I'm the one that carried wisdom to end the war. We could be alive today. When I have wisdom, you have to know people I have wisdom. You the great war, if you end the war, if you end the war, you know what? That's a man that have wisdom too. They call all of us Igbo. They could not kill all of us. They could kill me, kill my father too. I could not even born because of that war. But my own father said, oh, please, he end the war. He didn't end the war, he run away. He come back and wife now is a queen to Nigeria. Queen of Biafra, now is a minister of Nigeria. Are you out of your sense? Who is the president that want to talk? If you want me for the whole world, you're a fool if you don't see me, if you don't see my wisdom.
We already have comments coming in.
Why coming? They don't come in. Comment for what? What they want to comment for? You know, it's paying me for me to be in Lagos. Now, if you pay me, now I want to go to village now. To my village now, 50,000 a plan. 50,000 a plan to travel to my own state. All this is you brought, he will give us. We give a sign for Biafra. Pardon our land. Pardon our home. Yes, sir. Which Biafra is fighting for? What to Biafra?
Somebody is saying, what are you saying? What's this one saying?
You can never see anything where I see. It's like you're a blind man. That man can never see what I see because you're blind. You don't fight for Biafra. Your 4 and 6 is enough. You come back and join Nigeria and chop from Nigeria. In God now, he's a queen of Biafra. Now he's a minister of Biafra of Nigeria.
An Igbo man cited marginalization in the system.
Nobody
cited oppression in the system.
Nobody's suppressing. Nobody's suppressing. Nobody in this country is suppressing the man. It's the one that become a fool. Nobody for suppressing. Listen to me. A founder of Biafra come back. He said this thing we take it with pride. He said we take it with pride. We try our best. But today let us join Nigeria. Forget about it. That's a wise man. He won his family. And from today, join Nigeria, all the family. Join Nigeria. Take what they give you. It is right. Eh? I fight a good fight, but I lose. I go. You keep the wisdom to entire Igbos. Take it. Let us join Nigeria with harmony, with atmosphere, with joy and what? With happiness. Let's forget about it. we go build our nation back. The Igbo man take the God. Eh? Upon what the man said. Eh? He become Afghan party. Nigerian pay education to every idiot. Did you remember anybody that died for Biafra war? Did you remember Soku? Did you remember Philadelphia? Did you remember Pakana? Eh? Did you remember Philadelphia? Did you remember them? Did you remember them that died for Biafra war? Eh? You go sit down and chop Nigeria from Nigerian money. You tell us go kill for war. Now you gonna come and say you still need Biafra. You mad? Are you a madman? What kind of nonsense is that? That nonsense bring us to the place. Eh? Are you going to come back to Nigeria? You become the people contest election for Nigeria.
Someone said you have no point here.
You have no point because you cannot see my point. Like fool, you can't see my point. You cannot see my point till you die. Because you are a blind man till you die. Another person will come out. Another person will come out. Another person will come and say full of everyday foolishness.
You are insulting the
Listen to me. How many people come out now? Wasirike, Ojuku, Nani Kalu, another person will come out. It's foolishness again. Listen to me. How many days now they keep Bianca portfolio? How many days they keep this guy? How can a reasonable country sit down and watch a man, a wife of a man that climbed Biafra, in a Nigerian portfolio? Are they going to support you? They call you a troublemaker. They call you a fool. They call you a terrorist. A Bianca is a wife of Oyuku, who is a founder. It's a founder of Biafra. It's a queen of Biafra.
Ojuku is just one.
Ogami, listen to me. Don't make a speech of darkness. I don't want to stand it. It pain me as I said. It pain me. Why are we full every day? Why we continue to be full every day? Can't we just think? Bianca is a Ojuku wife, which is a queen of Biafra today. Nigeria call and keep portfolio corrected. You correct the portfolio. Tell me any nation that want to support Biafra and I will not sit down and think. Eh? A man in Kudo Jordan, Bianca was ambassador to Spain. See not so. Now every day they keep ambassador, they keep him portfolio. Ojuku family portfolio. Ojuku family portfolio. Who is not reasonable to see? Who is not reasonable in the world to see that this man, these people are troublemaker? Is it not Ojuku family that Nigeria pampered? Keep him portfolio. Who did they keep? Did they keep me? We sacrificed 11 villages. Mike, we sacrificed 11 villages for Cameroon to end the Biafra war. Are they the one that end it? You think the land not paying us? Think the land not paying us? Now we sacrifice Bagasi oil for the end of the war. You think you took us something to end that war? We lost it all to end that war, Biafra war.
But these guys are not calling for war.
We said to me, they all call for war. If you don't have war, we cannot have Biafra. They are making a big mistake. What we pay for that to end Biafra war, take us something. People might not pay anything, run away. All their prominent men run. They leave the war for us, we fight and end. We give 11 villages to Cameroon today. Eh? To end that war. We give Bagasi oil to Cameroon to end that war. We want to be alive today. Are you still a fool? He pay us something, take the people something to end that war. You understand me? You take the people something to end that war. People man lose nothing. We lose our land. We lose everything. We lose everything we lose to make sure we end that war. People want to be alive today. You still become a mumu. You still become fool to go and still fight for Biafra.
Is it Biafran that gave your land to Cameroon?
Listen to me.
That's the question everyone is asking.
Who did they carry the land keep to end war? You see not that place Cameroon enter and Nigeria take enter and end Biafra war. We sacrifice the land to make Nigerian border and Nigerian soldiers to penetrate, to bring them to the east, to bring peace to the land. You see not that what we do? That land today, they don't carry keep Cameroon. Eh? I would have said what it must bring a document. The way the person document, the guy land keep the Cameroon because we pay the price to make sure that land end Biafra war. You see not where the troop of Nigerian soldiers penetrate. You see not where troop of Nigerian soldiers enter the east. Who want to talk to me? Did he have sense like me? The man that coming out, did he have sense like me? You know why I'm talking here? That the warrior that are talking here. Eh? We keep land, we keep oil to make sure Biafra war end for people man to be alive.
Somebody is saying something here. No amount of protest will free you from Nigeria.
I'll make you a mate. I'm a Nigerian by myself. Nobody can stand before me. It's only for me to do one thing, and I keep my nation.
What is that?
You need to attend. It is my own secret. I'm a Nigerian by birth. The federal Uganda has been in my land. I'm a son of the soul of Nigeria. I really want, not be fake.
Not a Biafra.
Listen to me. Biafra is fake. Uruwa is fake. I'm a Nigeria real. How do I is fake? The job of Nigeria is me.
Despite the hardship.
All is me.
Despite the hardship.
The hardship is because what? Listen to me. The bad man invaded the land. You understand me? Yoruba and Igbo and Hausa invaded the land and took the clothing from what? Took clothing from the owner of the land. Listen to me. The owner exists. But the whole world will see the owner one day. You understand me? I want to tell you. All what we live in. Go to Economy. Go and see the first bank of Biafra. First bank of Nigeria. Where British built in Economy. Go and see Lord Guard office. Where any land in this country that had that evidence. We are the owner of Nigeria. They took it away from us. I'm coming back to take it. You understand me? Igbo man lead to take it away. Igbo man open door for take it away. Igbo man open door for enemy to come. If one that bring Igbo, bring outside, bring to come and take our land off. They are the one that bring it. That is it. It's Igbo man that bring everybody come. Nobody know them. Nobody know Yoruba. Nobody know Hausa.
According to the report.
Listen to me. The report is not giving you any fix. They lie for Koku. They bribe Koku to lie the truth. And the truth is there. I am a Nigerian by birth. All of them are fake. They are not fighting what your forefather start. Your forefather Igbo man start Nigeria. How can you the son go and see what to destroy Nigeria? Are you out of your sense? Igbo man own Nigeria, can your son see what to destroy what your father start? It's not in Nigeria, it's a fake. I'm in Nigeria.
They say they are not comfortable.
How do you know what
with their existence?
He make himself not to comfortable. He's one that can't kill Hausa. Who sent him? He's one that can't declare first school. Who sent him to declare first school? Who sent him? They are the one that find Nigerian trouble. Who sent them? Did outside declare war? Outside the rest of our past. Poverty and hunger. Did nobody declare war? They are the one that first go declare war and kill outside. Kill the icon. Kill the prime minister. Kill the social soldier. They are the one that do that. They fight trouble to themselves. And they call them and warn them, maintain peace. They say to today, no peace. How can they have peace? Who bring peace to them? Who bring banana to them? Can they bring banana to themselves? It's a past. But a past can turn back to haunt you if you don't take wisdom. If you make a past can turn back to haunt you if you don't have wisdom. Bros, you can born a son today. Through way, he can come back and kill you. If you don't take wisdom to bring that boy back. You see me? So you need to understand what do you do. Nobody on Igbo. Nobody go against Igbo. For one say we bring them back. For the world to know that we don't fight with them. That them fight us. Say all of them to become one again. Joyful, happiness, everything. I see where come from London. He said one Nigeria again. All of us will join. They go people for follow. He called border as they like. Who told him not to cross border? To come buy a market. Begin to do Uruguru for this country. He sell fake. He do some of the ones of Uruguru. He go Nigeria is sue. And they show that you eat first Nigeria is sue. Animal kingdom. This is you go free. Who want to talk? Who want to talk? I talk, make I hear you.
They are talking.
Who to talk? Talk, make I hear you. Talk. Who want to talk? Talk. How dare you? Bring us peace. Because today we are nothing in Nigeria because of that stupid war.
They are telling you to calm down.
How dare you?
For medical
I will never come down. I am June in myself. They don't power to for me to come down. I'm a warrior. No eyes of blood pressure. I'm a machine. I can talk tonight. I'm a machine. I'm not a human. I'm a machine.
According to Simon Ekpa, there will be official declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December.
Listen.
He has been arrested.
Listen.
Okay.
Simon Ekpa. When you stay for somewhere, put trouble in the east. For this hard economy, people are locking down. People might not get sense. You know they see. You know the entire nation because for the hard economy, people are suffering. You dey there for India, they drink tea.
But you know there's an agitator
in
the custody of the Nigerian government.
It's not a rules. It's you that form what you can do to help us to do nonsense.
But you
Ekpa is there in Finland. I'm coming.
There is a reason for this.
Ekpa is there in Finland. Enjoying tea with bread. With his girlfriend and his wife. Abi? Igbo man, he now lock a poor man down. It's not go and find food for his children. See, they lock him down for ease. What nonsense is that? Is it the east that lock 9 the car? Nigerian government, you go to your sorrow. Come sorrow now. Show Nigeria your anger. You go see your people your anger. Are you out of your sense? You think man a fool? Your people begin to suffer for what they don't know about.
That's why I said, do you know that there is a reason for the sit at home?
Mike, pick as this man.
Okay.
Sammy, Speak with wisdom.
Sorry about that.
Is that me? You say you are a hero. Eh? You say you are a hero. You want to step in, to deliver your people. You go and stay for somewhere, and leave your people. You can't pick a stand for somewhere and keep your people order. They now put your people in bondage. It's not supposed to be like that. For this economy, somebody come out to this look a market, no fit sell. Business start in the east. Nothing move on in the east. Who used to go to buy market? Go to yes and east boom with business. Everybody shut down.
Do you think about the person that was agitating or still agitating for the for Biafra Nation?
Biafra Nation, they just listen to us. The course study, listen to the course study, listen to me. You don't listen to me. It's a take it right. You don't fight for a nation. Me and Amigo free you abuse me. Are you mad? If I mean to free you, I mean you abuse me when you fight to free. Who should ever do that? I'm coming. Who anybody in this world want to free from people? They abuse you. Are you mad? Boss, all this 8 from 8 to 2 full with wisdom. All my word is wisdom. You want to go from somebody to free you, keep you freedom. You they abuse them. You abuse them, you mock them. You say, why is a clone? You put 90 for prison. Why is a fake man? Put 90 for prison. Are you talking all this thing for Nigeria that want to free you? You say you want to go for Nigeria. Oh, you want to go for Nigeria, you are abusing Nigeria, want to go from. You think that it makes sense? Scotland, they are in Britain. The time when they wanted to go. William Wallace fight. Even the royalty, they see kill William Wallace and take his body and bury in the body of Biafra. You want to go from Nigeria? You want to walk away from Nigeria? Instead of royalty to Nigeria, Nigeria will see you as what? Okay, these people can form a nation by themselves. Begin to abuse, they call Nigeria a Sioux. Who did they call Sioux? Sioux is the animal kingdom. So, America will give you freedom. With animal kingdom, can't give you freedom. Are you mad to call the Nigeria a Sioux?
Don't you think that there's a reason for
what reason do you want to cut?
Calling Nigeria?
You want me to free you? That abusing me? How dare you? Are you listening to me? You ever see anybody or people talk about good about Nigeria? America is stupid, man. It's a fool. It's a fool. What nonsense is that? Nigeria to free you, call Nigeria a Sioux. Who want to comment? Comment, I hear you.
No. The last question I want.
Comment.
They are commenting.
No comment. Comment. Make I see what you want to comment. I'm not a fool to be. Nigeria want to free you. Nigeria want to free you. They are free Nigeria.
It's okay.
What nonsense is that?
It's okay. Calm down. Now, do you want Simon Ekpa brought back to Nigeria?
Listen to me.
Or you want him tried?
He will be tried here, and he will be killed here. Oh, listen to me.
You say you are not.
He will be tried. Listen to me. Nobody in this country, in any nation, that they could have do, Igbo could have do what they do today in that country that they could have killed them. Can in that song they can call Elizabeth the clone? Queen, don't go kill him. But Nigerian pamper them. They pamper them. Can any nation be attacked? And Igbo attack Nigeria? They allow them free. You know many people kill for Biafra war. I'm coming.
I thought you would sympathize.
I'm coming. Alone. A Biafran soldier killed 120 trucks in Onitsha, including Nigerian army soldiers. Nigeria still embrace them. Come, let us be in unity. What Nigeria could do for them? Nigerian pamper them. Upon all the insult, Nigeria still bring them together. Upon all the insult, Nigeria still let us be together. I really want that faith Nigeria. All day for Nigeria. What do you deliver for Nigeria?
I don't want to say what people are commenting here.
Talk to what they comment. Let me attack them. I'm going to answer it.
It's so unprofessional.
Listen to me. I'm worldwide. Everybody, part of the world know me. All over the world know me. I don't talk stupid talk. I don't talk nonsense. I want you to understand this. If people don't stop this, to start to make East to become nothing, how to make East to become weak. Biafra weak us. Biafra weak everywhere. Weak in the East. We weak because of Biafra. The outside Dubai enjoy our oil because of Biafra. What did we get? What did we get? I called to be a motherland. You man say no be motherland. You want Biafra. What Biafra do you want? What Biafra do you want? All your ancestors die as Nigeria. Who is want to be a Biafra? A Kweme die as Nigeria. See where die in Nigeria. Even though Ojukwu himself was buried with Nigerian flag. Who is the I want your mad here. Even though Ojukwu himself buried with Nigerian flag. Who declared Biafra war? All in Nigeria. Who are you to say what you defend Nigeria? Where is your ancestors ever died in Nigeria?
See, it's making a big language. And that language that he's making is true.
What are you talking about?
It looks like it's wrong. It's bitter. That is bitter lemon.
Who buried
Bitter lemon. You know what called bitter lemon? It's bitter. You see bitter leaf. Bitter leaf. See this guy, he win the show.
And you don't come to pay Ojukwu. Now, Ojukwu who bring Biafra? Who bring Biafra? Ojukwu in the camp Biafra. Ojukwu found Biafra. Who buried that Ojukwu? Who buried him? Nigerian body him. And I cover King Bank Creek and honor him with 7 guns in Nigerian soldier. How did he die? How did he die? You want to talk about Kweme? I don't say it. You want to talk about Kadigo? Who be that? The one who are dead now. I probably say we'll go and bury him in Igbo land. We think they call the man. The senator where died.
All right.
He said, I'm coming. I want to bring you down to know. The senator that died today. You see, they want to bury him. Nigerian power, they want to bury him. Who in the Igbo land that died as a Biafra? What's your problem? What's your problem? That also have peace in the east. What's your problem? That also have peace in the east. Everybody have built. You don't have build in their city now. They don't finish everything. They have rail, they have all the veterinary, they have everything. We lose every day because of Biafra. We lose every day because of Biafra. Because of Biafra, we lose. What is going on with you? Let me tell you, Mike. This is my final word. If people don't stop this thing, what happened to Rwanda? Hutus rise up against what? Hutus. It will happen in this land. Let people stop this thing. We are suffering because of people. All the East are suffering because of people. Tell me now, if people are wise and we could not correct Manaya. People are wise and we could not correct Manaya and come to Lagos. I'm paying 50,000 now to go to my home because sacrifice my ancestors. Because of people mistake. I could not come here. If people don't stop this thing, when they called Bianca, did he say no? I don't want to take that post. He take it. And that's what whose country will listen with you say want to keep Biafra, want to support you. You call Biafra for many years. This is 60 years of calling for Biafra. No immigration, no ambassador, no refinery, no light. No central bank, nothing for Biafra again. He said people should go and stand for Biafra and suffer for hungry. What do you produce? Nothing. You buy and sell. So maybe we go die for Biafra. What do you do in your land? Nothing. Your land is a bush. You build us in Dubai. Your land is a bush. You build us in Lagos. Your land is you build us in Canada.
There's nothing I would say that you will listen to.
I will never.
I know you will never.
I will never take a step to download my own anger until Igbo man stop this thing. You say that you want to what? Take this. That you want to have Biafra. What do you do for that Biafra? That will say, okay, if you say Biafra, but this is what we enjoy. Igbo land have senators and have governors. What do they do in that land? Which land can we go now and boast and say, this guy have Biafra, this is how we can enjoy? How dare you? You want us to go and stand for street, to go and suffer our children with our wife? Go and stand for Biafra and suffer when you don't give anything. You say Finland is going to give you freedom. Finland now reject you, they get you arrested. Who's going to stand with you now? For us to be survived, if we go to Biafra. Come on, food, come on, soft. Come on, soft. Come on, soft. Listen to me, Max. You come in this morning. Come on, side, we not get for evil. No sort of Biafra land, nothing. We are dying hungry. We say we should go and stand with you inside the east. How many of you could kill for that mistake?
Finish people like
we die like massacre. Because we go kill children. You want to let it off? Are we mad? Are we fools? Stop this thing. You cannot get it. Nigeria are wiser than you. Sammy, if Nigeria tell you, come, unite together. Royal, Yoruba lose Nigeria before. Okay? They said they are Oduduwa. When they saw it's not going to be the way they want, they join outside. They embrace them. Together now they become president. What's your problem? What's your problem? Now they become president now. Because they already declared Biafra Republic. But now they see no go for them. They pull down to Nigeria. And they submit it. And they do with Nigeria. They now abuse Nigeria. You don't go Nigeria is sue. You man call Nigeria is sue.
All right.
You man call Nigeria is sue. You man call Nigeria is sue for what?
You make a big mistake.
Okay.
Comment now. I want to see what you want to comment. I am a man of a son of a king. Nobody can stand before me.
All right, thank you.
Well, Mike, thank you very much. I want you to know, post it, post everything what they post to the public. If people man don't stop this thing,
This is a live program.
people man don't stop this thing. Eh? We are tired of people man. We are simply tired of people man in the east. Plus, we become poor because of people man. All our resources is enjoyed by another people because of people man. We are tired.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming. It was there before you. How you doing, Mr. Tete? So sorry about that.
That's no cause. This is outside television. If it's within your room, there's ethics of this. We have ethics. We are not going by the ethics. So if we are going by ethics, this kind of thing doesn't have terminal point because himself doesn't have terminal point. If you don't remove him, it's difficult. So and one cannot respond to this kind of thing. I cannot respond to it.
Yeah, the arrest of Simon Ekpa is what you are discussing, and the CDS are confirmed. The Defence Headquarters have confirmed the arrest of Simon Ekpa. Also, planning on extraditing him to Nigeria, bringing him back to Nigeria. What's your take on it?
No, yeah, the other day, some weeks back, almost at the initial or inaugural time of this, you asked me about something like Simon Ekpa. I told you that I'm not competent to talk about it. You say why? I said the reason is that I don't know his own state where he belongs because his stand is confusing, has been confusing. Okay, some people are saying that it's for Biafra or Nnamdi Kanu. Others say it's against Nnamdi Kanu or against Biafra. So say such thing is confusing. Which direction should I speak? I'm not one who should speak on confusing state. Even as at this time now that he was arrested and is to be extradited, I don't know the state of the man. The one thing that is not fine in state is staying there to be causing trouble here is what most even Biafran people are not happy about.
Or is it really fuel crisis?
We understand. That's what we understand like that. That's what people are saying. That the fueling crisis. Okay, giving directive from there to this Finland. Okay, I don't know. Frankly speaking, as I'm here, I still maintain that I'm not competent to, because I have to have, good information, honest information, all right, to talk classified and positive information to talk about Simon Ekpa. Even as he's arrested now or going to be tried, I don't have any feeling about it. I don't have any stand whether to arrest him or not to arrest him. But in as much as if he's causing confusion and against Nnamdi Kanu, that's the time I would say arrest him. You understand? If he's for Nnamdi Kanu, okay, we will say okay. But if he's for Nnamdi Kanu, why should he be there? I don't think it's for Nnamdi Kanu. So the government, as they've arrested him, let them come and query him. Let them come and ask him what is his own focus. You understand? He has million and one questions to answer.
Don't they have the same focus?
We don't know.
And
Ekpa. That's exactly what I'm saying, that I'm confused. Frankly speaking, at my age, I don't have to speak on what I am not competent for or what I don't have.
so which means you don't really understand what he's fighting for.
Yes, I myself personally, I don't understand.
Because Ekpa is fighting.
Exactly, because I've heard a lot of stories about it. And those stories are not focused or tailored towards one direction. You understand?
That's the vision,
Yes.
for Biafra freedom, right?
Yes. We don't know whether it's on fighting, whether it's for commercial purpose, where it's making money. All right? Because Nnamdi Kanu, we know it's fame. He's not making money. We understand that a lot of things have been given to him for him to, drop the list. He didn't. Some of all these things, all the people, they are trying to make money. But Nnamdi Kanu is one of the honest somebody. Okay? So, but Ekpa, I don't know his stand. For me to talk about Ekpa now, I'm fooling myself. I'm not a young man like all these people who are talking to the air and others. I don't know his stand. Since I don't know his stand and his focus,
it will be folly for me to talk about him.
But he has a massive followers who understand what he is fighting for.
Definitely, he must. As I'm here now, if I get up
The
now,
oppression of Igbos, marginalization, all of that, insecurity in the southeastern region,
yes,
the invasion of maybe Fulani herdsmen and all of that.
he's talking
These are
about all those things.
some of the
Yeah,
some of the
he's talking
things
about
he said is fighting.
And then, like I told you, I am confused because as I'm here now, for the fact that so many people are following him, does not mean that I should say yes, it's Finland began or this. As I'm here now, if I have enough dollar in my pocket that can attract people, I raise up a certain flag. Don't you think that people will follow me? People must follow me. Do you understand? That kind of thing. So I can't talk about it. Frankly speaking, I can't. If there's another thing, you can ask me a question. Yeah.
All right, I think that's the topic for today.
Okay.
We'll have to see tomorrow.
Yes, I'm not coming. Tomorrow is Saturday. Are you coming?
Yes,
No.
yes, sir.
You are coming tomorrow.
I'll be here by God's grace.
Okay, I thought weekends you don't come.
No, I come on Saturday.
Okay.
By God's grace.
Okay.
I'll be here. Okay. I'll be here by God's grace.
Thank you very much.
So I'll send topics to you.
Okay. Okay. If I don't comment or send to you, don't be annoyed because this is the new phone I bought. I'm not familiar with it.
Okay.
Unless I give you text message from this one.
All right.
That's why you don't see me.
I will call you.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Our viewers all over the world, we need to go now. The time is far spent. Please subscribe, like, and comment in the comment section. Your opinions are needed as well. All right. We'll be catching up tomorrow on the program. Bye, everyone.